Hi, everyone. Welcome, Libra, to a new era. Emma here. I see just a few people coming on here. Welcome, welcome, welcome to this live broadcast. I'm trying this out. Please bring your cup of coffee or tea if you have one. Makes it more cozy. Good morning or good afternoon. I forgot to write. Hello, Libra. And there. A little hello in the chat box. Don't be afraid to chat back. Cheers. Sam, welcome. So, again, I just want to say, you maybe have not heard of this, but I want to say it's a little bit, I just wish that we were on the same wavelength. We probably are on the same wavelength, but I wish that we could be more like the entire audience is so spread out over the world. And so we're not in the same time frame here, but it has to work. This is the only time that I can do this. So whoever's here is here. And if you're catching this later, if you're hearing me talk about this being live and you catch it later, don't worry, you're getting the same message. So Libra, let's see what's going on for you mid-October until mid-November. Mid-October until mid-November for Libra, please. We're going to get all the cards on the table. And we're going to have clarifiers on the table. And we're even going to see what the angels want to tell you. Something additional, something for maybe just one person that needs to hear something extra right now. And then we're really going to get into the message. Welcome, everyone. Thank you for the thumbs up, even though we haven't really started just yet. Thank you for the likes. Ooh, Libra, milk and honey. That is gorgeous. Milk and honey, number 51. And we have TikTok. Probably not the app, but rather something around time. Libra. It's like one or even maybe two cards more. Libra. Oh, geez. Time for a break. Christopher, good morning. Welcome. Pluto in Libra. Well, everyone's welcome. I'm not even going to try to pronounce your last name, but then I want to. There you go. Co-create. Beautiful. Co-create. So we have milk and honey, TikTok, and co-create. And we're going to clarify. Why are these energies here, please, for Libra? Mid-October. Wow. Mid-October until mid-November. Something has ended. A big cycle has ended, and you're happy about it. You're happy that it's ending. Our energies here. Oh, it's Spanish. Barajas. 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 I'm not gonna. Barajas. Yeah. Thank you. Good job. That's probably completely wrong. Okay. Knight of Michael. Time to move quickly. On to the next thing. Something new coming in here. Knight of Michael. Okay. We're going to also see if there's anything extra from the angels. Wow. Chantal. Very sexual, sensual energy there. new romance. I'm going to put that to the side for now. And then Marlena, I love this angel. It's so powerful. You are confused and indecisive because you don't know. Nope, because you do not have enough information. Do research or seek expert advice before making a decision. Let's see what that is about. If that is just for one person, or if it's like, yeah, if it's really like has anything to do with the reading. Merlina, although I just really adore that energy because it's so much, it's very magical. And then we have Ariel. New psychic and spiritual experiences are changing the way that you view the world and yourself. This is really powerful. Allow your spiritual gifts to open through study, through prayer and meditation. You almost don't see. It's so bright, the colors, the camera can't almost not pick it up. So we're going to put that to the side for now. I'm going to start to read from the book for the milk and honey. I'm sensing a theme here collectively. There's so much about endings and new beginnings. Like people are really coming to a close with things that just doesn't work anymore and coming into a new, if you listen to both the Leo reading, but definitely the Virgo reading, was so much about like leaving the old and stepping into the new. And I sense the same thing here. 51. Milk and honey, so it's almost at the very back. 43, 48, 51. Okay. And it's number 51, like I said, which is like we have 52 weeks in a year. And so we're at the very last, like we have milk and honey here, which is just gorgeous. If you don't know this card, if you don't know this energy, just listen here because it's just gorgeous. Just know that we're in the week 51 of this. So you're like 1 or 2 weeks out from having this experience. Like we're at the very end from this like happening. So it's coming in really, really soon if it hasn't already. Okay, the taste of prosperity. This is the essential meaning of this card. The taste of prosperity, opportunities born of authenticity, nurturing abundance, trusting that your needs will be met. Trusting that your needs will be met. That's a big one. That really hits home with me, to know that you're cared for, even though it sometimes doesn't look like it. The Oracle's message states, you've entered a sweet time in your life, enjoying the land of milk and honey that everyone wants to experience. It's an interlude that feels more languid than ambitious, when all your senses are awake to the unlimited possibilities in the universe. These times are precious and only come when you're in your authentic zone, wearing the world on a loose garment, not wanting yet able to be nourished in ways both tangible and subtle. Abundance is an energy that you are a living part of. All your needs are being met. You are given the gift of nourishment in every form. So again, if you don't feel this way, if you don't feel like you're being given nourishment in every form, maybe you're like struggling with money right now, you're struggling in relationships right now, you're struggling in your job or even to find a job. It might even be laughable a little bit to just hear that you're so nourished in every single area, but just know that we're 50 weeks in. Don't stop now because you're 50 weeks in. You're like, just continue on your path. Do not give up, whatever it is that you're doing, because you're 1 or 2 weeks out from this shift. Relationship message states, sensuality, which she is all about, sensuality. Chantal. Sensuality, connection and passionate romance between lovers, sweet moments and understanding, and love among friends and family are all here for you to savor now. Your heart's calling will be answered. Your heart's calling will be answered. Hello again. Gift of nourishment. Yes, it's really lovely. Let your thoughts and feelings be sweet with gratitude, and you will be nourished with the honey of abundance. And then we have prosperity message. There is only one authentic you. I mean, if we understood that one to the core of us, there's only one authentic you. This version of yourself is spirit's emissary. I never know how to pronounce that. I think it's emissary, because it's not emissary. Is it? In the world. Is it? Hello? When you're in alignment with the truth that you are a unique expression of the divine. I mean, hear this, really hear this, like take this to heart. When you're in alignment with the truth that you are a unique expression of the divine, you are a unique expression of the divine, your ego can rest and your soul can illuminate your purpose. I mean, that almost makes me cry. Your ego can rest and your soul can illuminate your purpose. All you have to figure out is that you're an extension of the divine. You're the result. You're the consequence of the divine source. Now is a time when you're seeking your true north. And how beautiful is that, the true north? I cannot be quiet since I started this other channel, the true north. Now is the time where you're seeking your true north. I did not put that in there, I promise. When you find this direction, you automatically step into prosperity. I can't get over that. Okay, sorry. Now is the time when you're seeking your true north. When you find this direction, you automatically step into prosperity, and the world brings you evidence of abundance. Miracles are a choice and a way of seeing the world. Miracles are a choice. Do you hear that? True north. Yeah, I know. It is a choice, miracles. Happy, happy. We had that for Virgo. That's understanding that being happy is a choice. But to even hear that miracles are a choice is quite profound. Because we feel just the word itself, miracle, implies that it's something that is so rare. It happens so rarely, and it's certainly out of our control. We're waiting for a miracle to happen. So the fact that this sentence is right here, the miracle is a choice. I love that. And a way of seeing the world. With every choice you make right now, you have the potential to seize good fortune and embrace your destiny. Opportunities will lead you to your best life now. Be open to them. You're getting a sweet taste of what you want. I just feel like it's so crucial. I mean, it's always crucial, but TikTok, we have this come out right after. And because of everything I just read there with the milk and honey, I just feel like we're 50 weeks into this. Like, it's a journey. It has, hi from Hungary, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Yeah, the fact that you have been on this path probably has worn you down a little bit from time to time, but we're 51 weeks into the situation. And it means that you're 1 to 2 weeks out from stepping into whatever it is that you want. I feel like this is more like for Libra, this is more like a realization of yourself, a choice of yourself to understand your uniqueness and understand your power and understand your, just really start to feel the power that is you, to not, hi David, welcome, to not separate yourself. I know this one is a tough one for a lot of people, especially Christian people, that you're separating yourself from God and that you think that God is something higher and something that we aspire to, but to really step into the notion and knowing that you are God. There is really no separation. And I feel like for Libra, you're getting a sweet, yes, you're getting a sweet taste of a beautiful life. You're getting a sweet taste of a beautiful life, the material life. Awesome. We should all have that. That's why we're here. That's why it's nice that we are not having a cold when we eat food, because it's nice to have it smell something, have it be, have you ever eaten food with a cold? You know how boring that is. We can just go back to pure light, because then there's no purpose. It's just the physical. The physical is just brilliant, and it's material stuff, right? As everything else is. Then we can discuss how far we've taken it for have that be more important than certain other things, etc., etc. But that's for another discussion. You should have what it is that you have been wanting. And I don't care how superficial that sounds to certain people. Like, you should have your relationship, you should have your money, you should have your car, you should have your home, whatever it is that you want. But this feeling right here, this TikTok, this urgent feeling that I'm getting from this very reading is you understanding the complexity of who you truly are, that there really is no separation between you and God, is quite profound, that you are the miracle that you want to see in the world. We hear those phrases all the time. We hear those, they almost become like cheesy catchphrases, but they're almost always true, because they are catchphrases, that is. You're 51 weeks in, you're 1 or 2 weeks out from having sort of like a realization that you are God, that you have the same creative power, that you can choose miracles, and that this TikTok feel here today is like, I was going to say this is once in a lifetime. It's not once in a lifetime, because you can choose this tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow. So it's not running out of like, you need to take this because it's a once in a lifetime opportunities. We hear that every once in a while. You can create the same thing tomorrow that you did today, and the same thing again, and the same thing again. So for that matter, no. But there's something about the lining up of the energies right now that is just so perfect, Libra. There's something about like the importance of what you're choosing to do with your life the next few couple of weeks, the next few couple of months. There's something here that everything, the sun just beautifully just comes in here now. There's something about the way that you're choosing. So if you know that sitting in meditation is going to help you co-create, like have that connection with your inner being, then by all means, for the next couple of weeks, go sit in meditation. If you know going out for nature walks really helps your body, by all means, get out on that walk. Like, it just feels like it's a very urgent. So again, I don't want to stress anything. I want to really point out that you can never stop create, and you're going to be able to do the same thing tomorrow. You're not going to have a missed opportunity. However, it's probably going to be a while, because everything just needs to come back around again, and has to line up, and has to be at the right time, at the right place. And it seems like it's at the right time, at the right place right now for you to, it feels urgent. You're 1 week out from really stepping into something quite profound here, that you get a move on. You get going with whatever it is. And it feels like you know what that is. And we have the co-creation here. So you very much are in alignment with the creative powers right now, with the creative force, creative source. Call it inner being, call it higher self, call it God, call it like, see yourself as being that force. It's no separation. We call it co-create. And it is so weird, because it is a co-creation. There is a me and a God, and yet it's the same. It's the great I am. And as a clarification, we have the Ten of Michael here that is saying this very thing. We've come to the end. You've ended a cycle. Yes, you've ended maybe like on a very material, physical plane. Maybe you've ended a relationship. Maybe you've ended a job. Maybe you've ended just even like a belief system that you had. You've ended it. But this card in itself is very much for me about I am that I am the I am. Yes. This is about, so if you imagine yourself that your whole life up until this point, you are the person that you are. You have the name that you have, right? You played this character. And I don't care if you're 25 or if you're 75 and you're listening to this. You play this character up until this point. And this is a person, do you see that this is a person, sort of a ballerina? She's taking a bow. She's thanking this production. She's played this role, this character in a play, in a movie, for maybe this movie has been running for years. This is a direct metaphor to your life. So this has been running for years. You play this character really well. You played it, you had a mother and a father. You do like a background, what is this person about? Like, where did they grow up? Do they have siblings? What type of friends do they have? What line of work have they done? What education? Everything that is the makeup of this character, you played it. And there's something here, and you can decide yourself, Libra, how far you want to take this. But there's something here about saying goodbye to this character. So if you took everything that you knew up until this point, obviously there's going to be some traits in there that you really love, that you really want to keep. But if you can sort of trust the universe and trust yourself, and you're not going to overnight just drop everything that is you, because you just cannot. It takes too big of a toll on your control, and your ego is just going to freak out if you're trying to like start to just remove everything that is you. But just as an idea, just as a thought, that you've come to this point where we're saying, okay, I play this role, it's Oscar worthy, and the people around me are Oscar worthy. My goodness, have they played out their roles so good? I believed so many of them to be, I don't know, sometimes a perpetrator, sometimes a really good friend, sometimes someone that really, cheated on you. However this played out for you. Thank you for this run. I'm done. And the curtain calls, like the curtain just closes, and behind that curtains steps forward the I am, the real you. This is so profound. I mean, that's what I got from the book to begin with. Like, do you understand how much of that there is no separation, that you're so grand, you're so unique? And then next to that, we have Knight of Michael, which is time to move quickly. This is the urgent feel that I have here. It's like, it might not be like, hurry, 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 run to this next place. It is an urgent feel of like, just get on with what you know is true and right for you in this very moment. Try to your best ability to not put things off or procrastinate or go into old behaviors you just know it's not beneficial for you. That was the old character. If you're trying to, like, if you woke up tomorrow morning, and when you wake up tomorrow morning, hopefully, and you just have the notion or have the idea of a reboot, like, and not even a reboot to the old version of you, but rather like, okay, I'm just going to step into this great I am that I am. And anything that is beneficial, sure, bring it along from your old character, but everything that is not, bye-bye. And then see how things start to play out. Because you cannot plan what's going to be played out. You can just drop the old character that is just not, it's the character you played. I heard Jim Carrey say this at one stage a couple of years back. He was like, I created this Jim Carrey character and I played him well. I played him so well, and so many people bought into him. And when he started to sort of unravel, detach from that character, he lost a big audience. And they were so confused about who he was and like, is he going mental? Like, is he crazy? What is he saying now? He's not it's uncomfortable for me because he's not what I think he is. What are they doing? And it's really weird to all of a sudden start to act in a completely different manner if it's going to turn out to be a completely different manner for you, for the people around you, and for you, because they're so used, people going back to, they're having their reunion and stuff. They might be completely different people today. And then they have like 10 or 15 or 20 year, that's what it feels like, 20-year reunions. And they fall right back into their old behavior, their old energy, because that was a setup of those people. So I'm not saying this is easy to just drop the character altogether. That's why I'm saying it's not going to happen overnight, because the ego is not going to allow it, because you're going to freak out. Like, what the heck are you doing? The ego's role is just to continue. There's a continuance. The ego is making sure that you're not going to outside the box, that we're like in control here. So if you're trying to drop it all together, you're going to lose it. You can't. But probably the toughest thing to do is to just show up in a completely brand new version of yourself, even though everyone else around you have not shifted one bit. But just stay in the new character, stay in your blueprint, stay in your I am for 2 minutes and watch what starts to happen to the people around you. Just saying. We're going to go in here again. We're going to go into Chantal, the beautiful, sensual angel here. It says that new romance is imminent. New romance is imminent, either with a newcomer or through a reignited passion in your existing relationship. Be open to giving and receiving love. And now, because of the reading, because of the message that has come out here, I have to say, when it says romance is imminent, either with a newcomer or through reignited passion in your existing relationship, when you're starting to become new yourself, like I said, spend 2 minutes there, or 2 weeks or 2 months, spend 2 months in your new character, in your new way of being, and watch what happens with the people around you. So maybe a relationship you thought was doomed, like you were just done, and you start to shift your own. You're coming into your own I am, start to notice what's happening, the reigniting energy for sure, but maybe even the very new version of other people around you, because it's going to start to mirror what you're doing, what you're feeling, who you are. We have Ariel. And of course, going back to this blueprint, going back to this great I am, new psychic and spiritual experiences are changing the way you view the world and yourself. Yes. Allow your spiritual gifts to open through study, prayer, and meditation. And if you want to, ask Ariel for help. Being new in happening, I am, the shift that is. What? Being new in happening, I am, the shift that is. Yeah. And then Merlina is like, the great Merlin. We think there was only one, but there were actually several. Merlin is a great coach, a great master, a great teacher. Ask Merlin for help with this new psychic insights, if you want to, if you feel a calling to. It says you're confused and indecisive because you do not have enough information. Do research or seek expert advice before making a decision. And I just feel like this could be for just one person, that you need to just have more information before you're making a decision. I just feel for everyone here through this general message that this could very much be about, like, don't freak out as you start to shift. When you really let go of the put on characteristics that maybe is not even near you, that is not you really, when you take it off, it might be a little bit confusing in the beginning. Things can really get quite crazy if you allow it to be. Yeah. 20-year high school reunion just happened and didn't feel like going. No, I haven't went to, yeah, I heard about it. I haven't gone either. So yeah, it's don't try to just let your ego run every once in a while so that you get more in control again, because sometimes it can be a little bit crazy when you let go of your made up persona to go back to your blueprint. Okay. That's what I have for you here, Libra. Thank you so much for showing up. I love the direct feedback and the direct messages here. I think I'm going to continue to do this for a bit. I see that I hope you're okay with the way that the message is being brought. Yes, but it's a little bit slow, I see, in the projection here. Okay. That's it. Please give it a thumbs up if you like it. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It really helps me out a lot. Okay. Thank you so much, guys. Bye, Libra.